Hi everybody, Laura here. I am a community artist. Hi, if you're seeing me for the first time, probably not because this is a live, right? So if you're seeing this live at least, you're me. But more people will come today, I'm sure. Yeah. You can give her a treat too if you like.
Hi, baby.
She gets free hugs.
Oh my goodness. You were there.
So Pike and I are just sitting in the hall at this hotel, and she's practicing her therapy dog skills.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. You're so good. Oh, sit. Sorry, her one trick is that she can jump up for a treat, and so she tries to show that off, but we're working on the manners part of it. Gotta stay down till they ask you.
I love your tail.
Just a little overtone, just for fun.
We have to run, but it was so nice to be able to pet you. It just made my day. It just made my day.
Good. Pike is bringing joy, comfort.
Baby, sorry.
You too. Come back if you want to do art later too. I got that also, but
cool.
it's not as fun as the dog for most people.
Thank you.
Anyway, yeah, so I'm Laura. I'm a community artist in Minnesota, and I am sitting in a hotel lobby today, just saying hi to people as they go by, and giving my dog a chance, Pike, a chance to practice her service dogs, or her therapy dog skills. Just gonna let her go here. Okay, come here, baby. Here is Pike. You wanna jump up? Pike, up. Here's Pike. Look, can we look at the camera? She's the best girl. This is Pike. She's working today as a therapy dog, but she is my service dog as well. And she thinks I need service because she's laying down next to me. Probably she can tell that I'm just a little nervous about doing my first live on YouTube. So, hi. Good job. I promised a young viewer that I would do a fit check because I have not yet. So, young viewer, I hope you know who you are and that you get to watch this. Here is the fit check for you. I know I talked about these earrings and this dress in a different one, but I'm going to do a fit check as you suggested, which is a little bit more complete. So today I have on my star earrings. They're just big old stars instead of hoops. You can't see them because they're under my headphones, but I'm also wearing my tiny little Star Trek insignia studs in my second holes in my ears as well. I'm wearing my Super Space necklace, which it has the Star Trek insignia as well as Star Wars insignia on it. This is also the necklace I wear every day, so I call it my space necklace, but it's not also just my everyday necklace. Also have on my lanyard, and I have different things on it on different days, but today I have a name tag-ish one in my handwriting on my card. And then I have, oops, I just showed you my card. Uh-oh, I'll have to come back and edit that or something. Anyway, and then it has Pike's service dog thing on it. And then it has a note from my daughter that was made into a keychain. I have my gray caterpillar mic on, which I'm trying to remember to use. I'm really proud of myself for using it today, to be honest. And then I have on my Miss Frizzle space dress. So this is the one that, hi, this is the one that I'm supposed to show you. So I'm going to stand up. Back up. Okay, here is my Miss Frizzle space dress. I made it out of fabric that I had had for a long time, fabric that I bought in a sort of acquaintance of mine, another sewist, had decided that she wanted to get rid of all of her fabric at once. And she lived a few hours north of me. So I went ahead and drove up there and bought all the fabric, which was my entire minivan with no seats in it, completely full of fabric. Hi. So instead of selling it all piecemeal, she sold it to me for a great deal. So then I had a huge amount of fabric. Anyway, that's where this fabric came from and why I have all these matching bits of it. So the outside of it is navy space. The waistband has rocket ships flying through space. See that? The tie, because it is a wrap dress. And it twirls. Here, I'll show you the twirl. It twirls nicely, which I don't always have to have a twirl, but it really is important. Oh, and then I have my pink Birkenstocks on, of course. Okay, next thing I'm going to show you is my little community art station setup. Here it is. We're in the lobby of the hotel, like I said. So I have, this is my binder just in case I decide to do some work. It also has my accessibility policy and some other stuff. In case people ask me about myself, instead of talking, I can just open the binder and show them that page. That's way easier. Humans are sometimes challenging for me, as you know. Unless you're brand new, in which case, hi, hello, welcome. I'm Laura. I'm a community artist in Minnesota, and I'm super, super autistic. And I am making videos. Welcome. So here's my community art stage. I got my binder. Like I said, I've got my sign that says, you know, community art watercolor painting. I'm going to make a better sign, and then one of my watercolor pieces there. I also have a larger version of that same piece printed in case people want to look at it. Sometimes people want an example, so I try to provide something very minimal because I don't want them to see my example and try to copy it. I want them to do their own thing. Anyway, then I have a bunch of these dot cards, which are just a card of watercolor paper with stuff on it, paint on it, I should say. And then I've got some water brushes for people to use, and a marker and some pens, you know, just very minimal stuff. And then I have made a couple of postcards. Super simple. I just drew a line down the middle and put a stamp on it. So somebody will write an address here, a note here, and then I hope they'll do watercolor on the side. I also did an example that's a little bit more maybe accessible to athletes, which is this one. This is still art. Guess what we won? In wobbly marker. This is my handwriting, by the way. I just want you to know I am a full-time working artist, not in capitalism, but I am a full-time working community artist, and this is what my handwriting looks like. Every time somebody in the staff of this hotel walks by and I get to smile at them, I love it because they are so good. They've been so good to me the entire time I've been here. Obviously, being autistic, I have a lot more needs, a lot more tricky little things than a lot of people. I had to move rooms. I got the service dog. I had a puppy for a while. Like, so many things they've put up with from me, and I'm just really grateful to them. So, yay for awesome staff. Okay, so I've got my postcard examples set up. Got a dog treat jar available over here. Yeah, and we're all set for people to come want to do art. But, well, nobody's here doing art yet, and it looks like nobody is watching me, which is great because it feels like I can practice this live recording. privately, I guess. Anyway, that is my check-in this morning, my fit check for a special viewer who I met the other day and wanted to know if I did fit checks, because I better do fit checks, and why don't I do fit checks? So here's your fit check, Madame. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah. If you see somebody doing community art like this in a hotel lobby or at a farmer's market or something, stop. Maybe I'll have fun. 5 minutes. Maybe it'll feel good. Maybe they'll even have a therapy dog in training there that you can pet, who's just sweet and lovely. Look at this sweet, lovely girl. Pikey, you want to say hi? Hi. You say hi to the people? She's like, I'll say hi to you, Mom. Hi. There's a good girl. There's my good Pike. Yeah. The best girl. All right, community. I'm going to say goodbye now. Thanks for being here and watching my first live. Even though none of you are here live, that's actually easier. So, ooh, a small update. I've been working on a full read aloud of Frog and Toad, The Adventures of Frog and Toad, all 3 books. So once I have those all recorded and edited properly, I'll put those up in their own playlist. I don't think I'm going to put them in the read aloud playlist just because it would be half the playlist. Each chapter is about 5 minutes long. So hopefully a good sort of bedtime story thing. I suggest, if you have these books, to get them out and put them in front of your kid while they watch this video. And they can read along with me. What else? Kiddos who are watching this, you are loved by me and by the grown-ups in your life. Even when the grown-ups are having a hard time, they still love you a whole lot. And I hope you remember that. Grown-ups, take a drink of water, please. Think about whether you've sat down in a while. Maybe you need to sit down for 5 minutes. Maybe you need to go to the bathroom. And that's an excuse to sit down and look at your phone for 5 minutes. Maybe that's what you're doing. And that's why you're here. That'd be great. Good job. You sat down. You took a little rest, a little privacy. Maybe some big autistic grounding sighs. And now you're ready for the rest of your day. Okay? And I am too. Love you. Bye.